Maa Dhumavati is the opposing force of the system, or the order of life that was Maa Chinnamasta. She also represents detachment and the acceptance of harsh reality. Many people out there just say out that people should not worship Ma and just worship her when in dire need of her blessings. Most of these people just speak out things based on her appearance, her relation to things that are generally counted as wrong and bad omen, and from some random so called scriptures. There might be some truth in their words, but it is not full truth. Those just seem to be biased towards a particular mentality or just say out things from YouTube shorts. I'll put it out clearly. I'm not against any way of thinking, and I'm not saying go and start worshipping her. It is just because of this that the meaning people should know of these goddesses is not coming out to us, and people as a group are blindly following anything under the name of culture. Open your minds, make your mind like void, so that it takes up every way of thinking and then form your own way of thinking from it. This is the main idea behind Maa Dhumavati. She represents the void of openness that a person should have to take up anything and think on it. We'll understand more about her through her depiction. Chapter 1, Depiction. If you see her depiction, she is not shown like a goddess. The general depiction of any goddess is that she will be young, fully jeweled, and full of beauty. Ma, on the other hand, is completely different. She is depicted old, with wrinkles and disheveled grayish hair, depicting old age. She refers to the receding or opposing force and wearing off of things from life. She signifies detachment. As old age comes, people detach from many things automatically, and people also detach themselves from getting attached to other things. She is also wearing white sari, which represents that she is a widow. She rides a chariot which is still at its place and nothing to pull it. It has many meanings. Firstly, as the person starts the detachment process, he finds himself stuck at something and feels the void of nothingness. Detachment is not leaving your responsibilities or leaving materialistic things. It is detaching yourself from things or people that are holding your potential back, things that are making you go in the wrong path. Detachment from those is the key. At first, person feels the void in himself, but after that he becomes open to various types of thoughts, which is depicted by the openness of the chariot. Then the chariot has wheels to run it, although it is not moving now. That means the person's brain is not working and is still stuck in those things. It is just a period of time, and then as we start thinking critically and make decisions that attach the person to the right path, is when the chariot starts moving in the path you want. It is not always that a person walks on the right path. If the person is vulnerable and gets influenced by anyone easily, which is depicted by the sorrow background in the depiction, that person will be stuck in the environment of misery forever until he makes the chariot move in the right path. As there is no one pulling the chariot, this signifies that no one can take you to the right path unless you yourself wants to go in that direction. Then if you see the depiction, she has a crow with herself. This, in many people's eyes, have become the signal of bad omen. That is not the case. This tells us to think of Crow as the intellect and strength that a person has, which he should keep with him all the time. Then we see a winnowing basket in a hand. It represents the filter that a person uses to know what is right and what is wrong. A person needs to hold that filter tight, as the void might fill up the mind out of capacity. This means the filter should not be broken, and even if it is, we need to fix it to continue the journey of life on the right path. Chapter 2, Yantra. This is Maa Dhumavati Yantra. Firstly, you see there is Shodash Dal. 16 petals form the outer circle. They represent the 16 vowels of Sanskrit, which signifies that you can only move forward in the void when you have control of the language, through which you'll understand what to think and form your decisions. As you move inside, there is Ashtadal. 8 petals form the inner circle. It represents the aspects of Prakriti, 5 material elements Prithvi, Jal, Agni, Vayu, and Akash, and three Antahakaran, Manas, Buddhi, and Ahankar. They also represent the Ashtabhairav and Ashtamatrika that we have discussed in episode 4. Then, as you see, there is no cycle or triangle whatsoever inside these petals. As we discussed earlier, Ma signifies the opposing force and means she is not seen as the concentration of energy. She is seen as the outgoing energy and the leaving energy and reaching the state of void that is represented here. Then in the center is Bindu, where Ma resides as a widow. That's it for the episode. Jai Ma, Jai Shri Ram, Har Har Mahadev.